heard them say something about a disturbance on 12th, you know. And told my husband, I said, oh, they always raising hell over there. You know, I said, oh, don't pay that. They would burn enough stuff, taking out, you know, the stores and demolish bricks, baseball bats, anything they could find that they could bump into that glass to make it break.
Those are the images and memories Minnie Jones has when she thinks about July 23rd, 1967, and the days that followed. It happened on the corner of 12th Street and Claremont. It started with a police raid on a blind pig. Then came the unrest, the rebellion, the riot. The fire started, so did the looting. Minnie Jones tried to stay in her home, but she knew what was happening just streets over in her neighborhood was something so monumental that she captures those images for her children and grandchildren.
This is actually where it started.
Right, right. That's where it started on 12th. This was the National Guardsmen. See, they were everywhere. I wanted these pictures to show my kids when they got grown, to raise your kid not to be a fool, go out destroying other people's property and taking a chance on getting killed yourself.
Minnie took pictures so she could capture a time in Detroit's history that she thought should never be repeated. She hoped her children and grandchildren would learn from the past.
What are you telling them about the riot? And then how did they react?
They didn't want to believe that, you know, anybody would do all of this damage. When I started with it, I told her, I said, I want you to see this and learn a lesson by looking at other people's mistakes. Don't ever let yourself get in this predicament.
You really could have gotten hurt out there. What prompted you to go take pictures, Minnie?
I don't know. I've just been a picture freak all my life. I just take, I go take pictures anywhere. I was going in the stores almost to get the pictures to make sure that I could get some pictures. One would come from out of the blue, you know, hey, you can't go in there. I said, I'm not going there, I just want to get the pictures. You can't take no pictures there. I have the pictures by the time he said, you can't take no pictures.
After the riots, many people lost their faith in the city and left their neighborhoods. But Minnie Jones did not. She stayed here, cultivated her garden and her pride in Detroit. Right here?
Right there.
Yes.
That bushy looked like a flower.
That's a voodoo?
That's a voodoo lily. You already heard the saying, when you move, you lose. And you do. You lose ground what you've built on. So if I run every time a car horn blow out there, I'll be running the rest of my life. You know, you won't never have no peace. I think Detroit is a beautiful, wonderful city. The only thing about it, you can't find enough people to think the same thing.